Imagine this for a second. You've just woken up in 2025. Your crypto portfolio, gone. Every coin you ever owned, wiped out. You don't have your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your favorite altcoins, nothing. Just an empty wallet and $0 to your name in crypto. Sounds terrifying, right? But here's the twist. Sometimes the best way to learn what really matters is to imagine starting from zero. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. If I had to start over with crypto in 2025, knowing everything I know now after years of experience, what would I do? Where would I put my money? How would I avoid the mistakes that cost me thousands? And how would I build a portfolio that could grow in this new bull cycle? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a step-by-step game plan for starting fresh in crypto, no matter your budget. Step 1. Forget the regret and reset the mindset. The first thing I do is simple: reset my mindset. When you've lost everything, the biggest enemy isn't the market, it's your own emotions. Fear, regret, FOMO, anger, all of these cloud your judgment. If I start 2025 with that baggage, I'll just repeat the same mistakes. So the very first move? Forget the past. Wipe the slate clean. Focus only on the opportunity in front of me. Because here's the truth. Crypto is one of the only markets where starting over can still change your life. Think about it: if you missed out on Bitcoin at $100 or at $1,000 or even at $10,000, people said it was too late. Yet here we are, with Bitcoin still dominating headlines. Ethereum was once under $10. Solana was under $1. If you start with the right mindset, 2025 can still be your year. Step 2. Understanding the 2025 landscape. Next, I'd take a hard look at where we are in 2025. Because crypto isn't the same as it was in 2021, or 2017, or 2013. The game changes every cycle. By 2025, we'll be post-halving. Historically, that means we'll be in the middle of a bull market. Institutional investors will be more involved than ever. ETFs, adoption in more countries, maybe even major companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets. The spotlight will be back on crypto, and prices could be moving faster than most people expect. But here's the catch. The market will also be more competitive. In 2017, you could throw darts at random coins and make money. In 2021, it got harder. By 2025, only the strong projects will survive. So the question becomes, if I had no coins and had to start over, where would I focus? Step 3. Building the foundation. Bitcoin. My first move would be to buy Bitcoin. Not because it's the flashiest coin, not because it's going to 100x, but because Bitcoin is the foundation. Think of Bitcoin like digital gold. It's the most secure, most decentralized, most battle-tested cryptocurrency on Earth. Every time people said it was dead, it came back stronger. If I'm starting from scratch, I need stability, and Bitcoin provides that. So if I had $1,000 to start over, I'd put at least 40% into Bitcoin. Why? Because even if I mess up everything else, Bitcoin alone could carry me. If Bitcoin reaches $250,000 or more in this bull run, which I believe it could, that alone could turn a small stack into something life-changing. Step 4. The growth engine, Ethereum. Next, I'd go for Ethereum. Because while Bitcoin is the foundation, Ethereum is the growth engine. Ethereum isn't just a coin, it's the base layer for DeFi, NFTs, smart contracts, and thousands of applications. Almost every major innovation in crypto has touched Ethereum in some way. By 2025, Ethereum could have full scaling solutions in place, institutional staking products, and way more adoption. If Bitcoin is the store of value, Ethereum is the world computer. So I'd put another 30% of my fresh portfolio into Ethereum. It has the security of being a top asset, but the growth potential of a tech company. Step 5. The wild cards, altcoins. Here's where it gets fun. With the last 30% of my portfolio, I'd take some risks. Because while Bitcoin and Ethereum are safe bets, the truth is the biggest life-changing gains often come from altcoins. But I wouldn't just throw money at meme coins or hype projects, not this time. If I'm starting over, I want smart bets on altcoins with real use cases. For example, a layer 1 blockchain that's fast and scalable, like Solana, Avalanche, or whatever dominates 2025. A gaming or metaverse project, because those narratives always heat up in bull markets. An AI-related crypto, because artificial intelligence is merging with blockchain in huge ways. Here's the trick. I wouldn't go all in on one. I'd split this 30% across 3-5 altcoins that have strong fundamentals. That way, even if one fails, the others could carry the weight. Step 6, dollar cost averaging. Now this part is crucial. I wouldn't just dump all my money into crypto on day one. Even if I'm starting over, timing the market is a dangerous game. Instead, I'd dollar cost average. That means buying small amounts regularly, no matter the price. It smooths out the ups and downs and keeps me from panic buying or panic selling. If I had $500 a month to put in, I'd spread it across my portfolio. 40% into Bitcoin, 30% into Ethereum, 30% into my chosen altcoins. Slow and steady. That's how you build wealth in crypto without losing your mind. Step 7, security first. If I lost everything once, I wouldn't make the same mistake again. I'd put security at the top of my list. That means no leaving coins on exchanges. I'd get a hardware wallet and store my assets safely offline. I'd use strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and avoid shady projects or rug pulls. Because here's the truth. In crypto, you're your own bank. That's powerful, but it's also a responsibility. If I start over, I want to make sure I never lose it all again. Step 8, the exit plan. Finally, I'd have an exit plan. This is where most people fail. They buy, they hold, they watch their portfolio skyrocket, and then they lose it all when the market crashes. If I'm starting over, I'm not making that mistake. I'd set targets ahead of time. For example, take 20% profit when Bitcoin hits $150,000. Take another 20% when it hits $200,000. Take the rest around $250,000. Same with Ethereum and altcoins. Have levels where I take profits, no matter how tempting it is to keep holding. That way, I walk away with real gains instead of dreams. The emotional battle. Now let's be real, starting over in crypto isn't just about strategy, it's about emotions. The hardest part of this game isn't clicking buy or sell. It's managing the roller coaster of feelings. There will be days in 2025 when the market is green and you'll feel like a genius. There will be days when it's red and you'll feel like an idiot. The key is to stay calm, stick to the plan, and remember why you started. If I had to start over, I'd remind myself daily, crypto isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building wealth over time, with patience and discipline, what I wouldn't do. I also need to be clear about what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't chase every new meme coin. I wouldn't throw money at projects just because they're trending on Twitter. I wouldn't use leverage or margin trading, that's how people blow up accounts. And I wouldn't let fear of missing out control me. Because in crypto, there's always another opportunity, always another bull run, always another hidden gem. Here's the big takeaway. Starting over in 2025 isn't a curse, it's a blessing. Because when you start fresh, you start clean. No bad coins weighing you down, no mistakes holding you back, just opportunity. If I had to start over, I'd keep it simple. Build a foundation with Bitcoin, add growth with Ethereum, sprinkle in altcoins with potential, and stick to dollar cost averaging. Then protect it with security and lock in profits with an exit plan. That's it. Simple, clear, powerful. So if I had to start over with crypto in 2025, that's exactly what I'd do. Now let me ask you, if you lost everything today, what would your first move be in 2025? Would you go all in on Bitcoin? Would you chase altcoins? Or would you build slowly, step by step? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your strategy. And if this video gave you clarity, hit that like button, subscribe for more crypto insights, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next upload. Remember, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And 2025 could be the year you finish stronger than ever. Thanks for watching, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.